American President speech, I think that Jimmy Carter is the best American president, not necessarily for his time that he was in office, but for his dedication to America throughout his life. The times were different back in the late 70s and the early 80s. Now, that is loud and annoying. Now our presidents are able to get their messaging through a non-stop flow of cable news and the internet. When President Carter was in office, he could only rely on the big three, CBS, NBC, and ABC Nightly News, to get his message out. As many Americans focused on his failures, like the Iran hostage situation, President Carter's accomplishments were lost in the day of the news. The parting of the Vietnam draft dodgers was a tremendous step for healing the country. The Camp David Accords were an incredible achievement in foreign policy, and no one can dispute President Carter's nonstop commitment to America and the world has been the most selfless and honorable quest of any U.S. president. On day 2 of his presidency, President Carter honored his campaign promises. In 1977, President Carter gained a pardon for hundreds of thousands of men who fled or hid from being drafted into the Vietnam War. At this time in history, President Carter faced a lot of criticism from veteran groups and others for letting people off the hook, committing crimes against America. President Carter saw it differently. He understood that since the end of the Vietnam War was over 200,000 men had been formally charged with violating draft laws. Since that time, the draft has been ended, and many look at Carter's compassion for individuals and human life as inspirational. The Camp David Accords are another area that President Carter's compassion for individuals and human life set him apart. On September 5, 1978, President Carter met with Israel Prime Minister, Egyptian President, and all their staff to try to find peace in the very unstable Middle East. After 13 days, the group signed the Camp David Accords. This agreement stated that the president from Israel would give back the territory that they had taken control of during the 6th day of the war in 1967. In return, the Egyptian president would promise peace. This is yet another time President Carter, a man of peace, brought about change to the world. Most presidents fade off into the sunset after their term in office, but the true man of peace that Carter would not let that happen. One of President Carter's major contributions was to a charity called Habitat for Humanity. President Carter first became a volunteer in 1984 in Georgia. From there, he helped understaffed New York group trying to build apartments for 90 families. The Carter Work Project joined with Habitat for Humanity to build more than 4,000 homes. President Carter's efforts with Habitat for Humanity have stretched over to 14 countries around the world and have gone on for over 40 years. This dedication is unmatched by any other president of any time. Jimmy Carter's achievements and dedications to peace have truly made him the best American president. To be best, it takes more than the time the president is in office. President Carter's accomplishments were lost in the news of the day, but remain remembered in the passage of time. The parting of Vietnam draft war dodgers was a tremendous step for healing the country. The Camp David Accords were an incredible achievement in foreign policies, and no one can dispute that. President Carter's nonstop commitment to America and the world cause through the Carter Work Project and Habitat for Humanity has been the most selfless and honorable quest of any U.S. president, making Jimmy Carter the best American president. Alright, that's it.